Before this course began, I felt unsure about how I would incorporate technology into the classroom. I even felt that it would be my duty to make sure that my students did not become technology dependent. But this class has taught me that it is not hard to incorporate technology into the classroom, and that I would be doing my students a disservice if I were not to at least try to incorporate technology into our curriculum.
This class has taught me many things, but not being alone in my feelings and lack of confidence with technology is one that I will not forget. One of our first readings was an article, 5 Stages of Technology Adoption by Christine Layton. Pardon me while I adjust this. There we go. And made me realize at the time that I was standing in stage 1, denial. This article made my walls for technology resistance and lack of confidence collapse. The article made me ready to learn and made me more willing to try when I thought I was most willing already. By the end of this course, I see myself entering the classroom in the 5th and 4th stage of Spencer's 8 stages, adoption and substitution. I'm not a tech genius, nor am I completely unaware of the world around me, but I'm looking forward to working with my students and the tech tools we have and knowing when to use a non-digital source. But what else have I learned? What else have I learned about digital literacies? I have learned that digital literacy is a framework for integrating various and other literacy skill sets, and I've also learned of many new tools and of new ways to integrate technology into the classroom, like using podcasts, different tools for students to create with, using videos, ebooks, and tools like Newsella, which will ultimately prepare my students for their future. When I decided I wanted to be a teacher, it was 1996. When I was in 2nd grade, we did not have computers in the classroom, and the only time my parents knew what was going on with me was when report cards were mailed home or if my parents were home when the teacher called. But things began to change, and my classmates and I were going to a new computer lab, and it seems like it was not too long after that class arrived that our papers were required to be typed out. My parents were receiving emails and taking phone calls from my teachers on their cell phone. It was not until I entered college in my late 20s when I owned my first laptop, but I have managed to catch up and keep up with technology. This class has helped me realize that I am not as inept to technology as I thought I was, and that I can adapt to the world around me. So where do I go from here? I must be an advocate for digital literacies. Higgins Turner also suggests that I put myself out there and invite students to take reasonable risks. But what I found to resonate with me the most is the idea that teachers need to be the model, the instructors of knowledge, and when something can be taught by the student, to swap roles and to learn from that student. And what do I want in my future classrooms? Well, I hope to have a Google Classroom, a classroom Twitter account, or forum for parents and students to keep in touch with me before, during, and after school. I hope to use the new knowledge I gained in this class to support my students who require more from me by recording lessons, uploading notes to Google Classroom, translate my speech or writing to another language, or video record myself for my students who are at home sick. Additionally, and overall, I want to provide my students digital literacies that deepen their knowledge while giving them the ability to create, compose, and collaborate with their classmates and the world around them. Thank you so much.